Sagittarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Saggies, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Just wanted to let you know my Facebook group is on Facebook. It's called Tarot with Joanna. If you're interested, hop on there. We are doing a live reading on Wednesday, the November 26th for What is Blocking You. We also are going to, I also wanted to let you know that I am doing private readings. So if you are interested in a private reading from me, you can comment on the video, or you can also email me. All right, so let's get started on your reading, Saggies. See what's going on for you, Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius spirit. For their highest good. This is for Sagittarius for their highest good. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. All right. So you have begin now. Take your first step. So whatever it is that you're trying to create, you're trying to do, what you want to work on or want to create, it's time to start, okay? Your dreams, whatever it is that you're wanting to start, it's time to do it now. They're asking you, the other card you got was fogged in. Go slow and take your time. So really take your time on things, okay? Because right now I feel like you're not really seeing or paying attention as clearly as you should be. Try to go within and clear your energy, okay? All right, so Saggies, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Saggies, 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 Saggies. One for the current, this is for Sagittarius for the highest good. Take what resonates with you, Saggies, and leave the rest for your situation, for your past or now. What's hidden? Hopes and fears. What you need to do now. Oh, let me do that again. Okay. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. What is the outcome? And for the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Tower card, which is going to be a lot of change coming through for you. So interesting. So Sagittarius, you did start off with the Magician card. The Magician card is talking about that you do have all the tools to manifest what you want, to create what you want. You know, they're telling you it's, you know, whatever it is that you want to create, start it now, to think positive and everything. Remember that you do create the world around you, okay? You do have the High Priestess card for the situation. Learn to trust your intuition. Start using your intuition, okay? That's what they're asking you to. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. You have the Queen of Wands here for the past or now. I do feel like it's now. I feel like you need to, you know, stay in the light and don't let anybody take it away from you. You know, you're a unique person. Try not to let anybody rain on your parade, so to speak. You do have the Strength card here, and the Strength card is talking about, you know, that you have that inner strength, that inner courage to do what you want to. I feel like you need to move forward from the past, you know, to listen to yourself, to control the doubts, you're thinking of doubts or anything like that, anything negative. I feel like you need to really release all that, okay? But find your courage, your confidence, you know, to do the things that you want to. You do have the King of Cups here for the hopes and fears. I feel like with the King of Cups that, you know, you know how to handle things, you know, but you need to communicate better. Maybe, you know, keep your emotions balanced. We'll see what the other cards say. You have the Four of Pentacles here for the what you need to do now. Really start saving money when you can. I feel like you need to let go of the past or anything that has been done to you wrong. You know, try to let it go, because there's something here that you're holding on to very tightly. Maybe that's what's keeping you from thinking. You do have the Queen of Cups here. Really trust your intuition and it's in what you need to work on. really trust your intuition, but you also need to take care of yourself, Saggies. It's time to take care of yourself. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. Open your heart to compassion and forgiveness. Really open your heart. And I'm not saying like you have to forgive everybody that did you wrong. I'm saying just like, yeah, it doesn't mean to have forgiveness and compassion in your heart doesn't mean that you have to go to that person that did you wrong and just forgive them and it's okay for them to do whatever they did to you. It's not. It's about forgiving them in your heart, to not letting this situation, the situation that you were in, to not let it, ruin it for everybody else that comes along. Okay? Because you don't want to become a harder person. You don't want to become that person with a mean heart. You are perfect the way you are. People are ugly sometimes. They do people wrong, but it's okay. You learn from it and you move on. But don't let yourself be, that kind of person that you're going to hate the whole world and you're going to hate everybody in it. Okay? So, wow, that just came out, you guys. Wow. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And then you also got the Tower card. Like I said, there's changes coming in. All right, so Sagittarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Saggies. All right. Why is the Magician card here for Sagittarius? Okay. So, do I have my cards backwards? What's going on here? Yes, I do. Okay. All right. So, all right. So you do have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is talking about, really having a hard time releasing your emotions. Really having a hard time not being able to. Maybe you're holding on to something. Maybe the hurt, the past hurt. The doing or whatever it is that's going on in your life. I feel like you need to try to balance your emotions with the King of Cups here. And I feel like you need to think positive in everything that's going on. Try to express yourself with the King of Cups. Try to express yourself, more clearer, without being mean. Okay, really try to keep your emotions balanced. I feel like you could be going towards something new also. I feel like you're very, like you are going to balance your emotions. I feel like you're going to be able to. But remember to be positive in everything, okay? Because you are the magician. You have all the tools to create what you want, You're very wise, you're very stern. You know how to do it, Saggies, okay? So don't give up on anything, but just really keep your emotions balanced. I feel like things are going to start moving fast for you. If they haven't, they will. There is unexpected messages and unexpected change because you not only got this card, but you also got this card. So things are going to be moving forward for you. So it's good. You're definitely moving forward also. You have the High Priestess here, Saggies. And why is the High Priestess here in the situation? So you have the Star card and the Strength card. Wow. Sorry, you guys. My cards are like, some of them are backwards. Oh, okay. Here we go. Alrighty. We'll do it this way. So you do have the High Priestess card here. These are all major arcana cards. So wow, that's big. So really pay attention, okay? Really trust your intuition. Use that inner power, okay, guys? Because you really have that gift, but you just don't want to use it. They're asking you that, they're saying that, you are definitely going through a healing here. You're healing from a lot. You're emotional. Things have happened, but you're going to be okay because right now you're going through a healing. You're going to start feeling regenerated. Keep your faith. Don't lose hope on anything, okay? Because I feel like you just need to find your strength and your confidence because you do have the Strength card here again. The Strength card talks about, finding your courage, finding your confidence, finding your strength, to use that whatever has happened to you, to leave it in the past, to learn from it and just move forward, okay? That's what they're saying. So really believe really try to have control of everything that's going on in your mind. Also, like, leave the doubts behind. Okay. Um, you have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is asking you, is saying that, don't let anybody take your light from you. Really, don't let anybody like rain on your parade, so to speak. Let be assertive. Don't let nobody take that light away from you. Stop caring so much about what people think, what people say, what people are doing. Leave it. Just keep going, doing your own thing is what they're asking you to do. Okay, find your strength because you have that. You also have the strength card up here again. Why is the strength card here? So, like I said, really learn from everything that's been going on. You're going to find your confidence. Have patience for everything. Be calm about things. You will be okay. You're going to be okay. You're very strong-willed, and it shows here in the pictures that this is you. This is a Leo card, yes, but this is you. Being patient, knowing how to handle things, especially with this lion. You have your hands around his mouth, not afraid that he's gonna bite you. Because you're just that kind of person. So that's what they're saying. Like, really find your courage and your confidence to keep going. I feel like you not to give up. Whatever happens, like, don't give up on anything. You know, Things happen, things are going forward. That's what's happening for you. Just don't give up on anything, okay? Is what they're saying. Um I also feel with the 9 of Wands, I feel like you're very tired, you're very hurt, and I feel at times, that you do want to give up, but they're asking you not to, okay? Find your inner strength, your inner courage, your inner strength to keep going forward because you will. You have the 4 of Wands here. The 4 of Wands is also talking about, that there's celebration here. There's happy times coming home, coming in, working together, celebration. I mean, there's just good things coming. That's why they're asking you, don't give up on anything yet because there are definitely a lot of things coming through. You are definitely on this new path, okay? It's time for you to start using it, to start putting your projects out there. That's what they want. Um, You have the King of Cups here, and why is the King of Cups here for the hopes and fears? Wow. So things are going to balance out for you, which is really nice. You have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is talking about, keeping your emotions balanced, really keeping it together. And that's what you're doing. You are, really just be careful on how you communicate with people, okay? See the truth in everything. There is truth here. See the truth in everything. Things are going to balance out. If you're dealing with anything legally, it is going to be in your favor. But things are going to get balanced. Things are going to fall into place for you. So just know that. You do have the 3 of Cups, and I do feel like there is some kind of celebration. I feel like you're going to get together with people and celebrate, which is very nice. And I feel like you have a lot of support. You do have a lot of support. You have a support from a lot of people. Just know that. And you are very divinely guided. So just know all this change that's going to come in, it's not for to do you bad. It's to push you forward to something better, to something new. So just know that. You have the 4 of Pentacles here for the what you need to do now. Wow. Nice. All right. So, really, really let go of the past. Okay. Move forward. Move forward from it. Don't be stubborn and stay there. Really move forward. Okay. I feel like there's traveling here. I feel like you need to start saving money when you can. There's something new coming in. There's messages coming in also. I feel like there's new things, like for you to be open to explore different things, to take a chance on something, is what they're saying also. I also feel like you're going to be learning something new. I feel like you're going to be learning new things. I feel like there's definitely a new messages coming in. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas also, which is very nice. Wow, that is nice. Really, really stay there, like really keep your hope, really have that optimism, okay? Don't give up on anything. Don't give up on anything. I feel like you just need to do like to see the truth in everything that's going on, because with the Page of Swords comes in, you know, they see. It's like you're doing your research. Like, just go forward, okay? When you see the truth in everything that you're doing, like, and whoever is talking to you, try not to jump to conclusions, okay? Just go with it, move forward, but do your research on things is what they're asking you to do. You have the Queen of Cups here. And why is the Queen of Cups here? And what you need to work on. With the Queen of Cups here, I feel like you really need to start using your intuition. Really start nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, because sometimes you don't see things. There's sometimes that there's something here about you not really seeing things for what they are, you know, or there's something here that you don't want to see, you know. I feel like at times you could be feeling stuck. I feel like you're feeling like you're in the same place all the time, that nothing ever changes. Trust me, there's going to be change coming in, okay? They're asking you to take that blindfold off, to really see things for what they are, to start dealing with everything that's around you, what's going on, to start dealing with these situations. That's what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to step back into your power, to be this emperor, okay, to really be who he is, because this is who you are. You're very strong-willed. You know how to handle things. You are always ready for everything, you know, and no matter what, you always get right back up, okay? So remember, don't let nothing push you down. Even if you start feeling stuck, or you feel like, you know, you don't want to deal with, don't be afraid to start, you know, taking off that blindfold and really dealing with everything that's going on in your life. It's time. But they want you to take care of yourself. They want you to start loving yourself. Like, you know what? Have that in your mind. Say, I'm good enough for everything that I'm doing. I'm good enough to be here. I'm good enough. Don't ever let nobody take your light from you. Don't ever let anybody say you're not good enough, because you are good enough. You know, you're as good as everybody else, but better, because you've done things and you've been through it all. You know, but that's what they're saying, okay? So really look at that. And then you have the Knight of Cups here for the outcome. The Knight of Cups, why is the Knight of Cups here for the outcome? Oh, my card. Wow, okay. Very nice. So with the Knight of Cups here, follow your heart. Really follow your heart, follow your intuition, follow what you want to do. Whatever it is that you want to create, do it. Whatever it is that you want to start, it's time to do it, because there is change here and there is success. And all these cards, they point to moving forward. They don't say, oh, well, you're going to stay in the same place. They say, oh, you're going to move forward. You may not see it right off the bat, but you're going to, okay? You will see it. So follow your heart, you guys. Have that compassion, have that forgiveness, okay, for the people that have done you wrong. Just leave it and let them go, okay? Say you forgive them and keep going forward. With the King of Wands here, also, they're asking you to really, really go towards that success, okay? Put things in order. You know, try new things. You know, there's going to be new experiences coming in. You know, I feel like you're definitely moving forward. I feel like you just need to go with the flow. And also, too, because you have the Chariot card. There's moving here, definitely moving forward. There's success. You know, you're taking control. So it's good. Start doing that, okay? You're definitely moving forward. There's traveling here. You could be moving from resident to resident also. Wow. All right, so Saggies, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.